excited to share all of the hard work that our fabulous band students have put in over the past 2 weeks. Sit back, cuddle up under a blanket in this beautiful fall weather we're having, and enjoy the show. And now, presenting the pride of Sheffield Village and the city of Sheffield Lake, under the direction of Jasmine Monticelli, Andrew Furio, with assistance from Lily Vandenberg and Gabe McWilliams, the Brookside High School Cardinal Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, the Cardinal Band is pleased to welcome to the field tonight's featured guest, Cardinals from those years past, members of the Brookside High School Alumni Band. Please stand if you are able and remove your hats for the playing and singing of the Brookside High School alma mater, and remain standing to honor America with our national anthem. the band Kansas. Feel free to sing along to Carry On Our Wayward Son. We are going to keep the classics rolling with our alumni tonight with a song that needs no introduction other than OH! Let's give it up one more time for the alumni band out there. Let's give it up for them. After Go Big Red, we would like to invite all the young people and anyone young at heart to join us in the north end zone to run the tunnel. I know I've seen some of you youngins out there. Get out there and give a run.
Senior class of 2026, please make your way to the north end zone. Good afternoon, everybody. Once again, if you weren't sure, this is the voice of Mrs. Monticelli, one of the band directors here at Brookside, and I just ran up those stairs, so I'm a little winded. Cardio is not what it used to be. We just want to take a moment to share a couple of accolades and excitements for the students that have been working so hard here this year. Tubas and drums, you could set them down. Really, they should have played the flute. That would have been good. Imagine that. We're very proud of all the hard work that these students have put forth this school year, as well as obviously all summer long. We've been at it since mid-July, and for a lot of times we can't even believe these are the same students that we saw, early July whenever we were in that Community Days parade and just starting off with our marching season. So we're so proud of their hard work and everything that they've done and grown both musically on the field, as well as their just growth as humans and all that good stuff. So we're really proud of them, and we also would like to take this opportunity to thank some of our biggest supporters as we roll into the concert season. We'd like to give a huge thank you to Mrs. Adkins at Brookside High School. She's an extremely supportive principal, and we are so lucky to have her support and guidance in the front office. We also want to welcome Mr. George, our new assistant principal this school year. He's extremely excited on our game days, regularly sporting his band t-shirt, and is one of our biggest cheerleaders, so we appreciate that. We'd also like to thank our administrators, including Mr. Adkins, our athletic director, Mr. Grega, and Mr. Cook, as well as school board members, Mrs. Jensen, Mrs. Check, Mrs. Miller, Mrs. Lopez, and Mrs. DeLuca. It's so wonderful to work in a district where the arts are valued. So let's give a round of applause for our school faculty and our board members. I would also like to thank my fabulous coworker, Mr. Furio. This paper says he has, for his continued support and collaboration. We have solidified that we make a great team. That's what this paper says. That's what I typed about you, Mr. Furio. I think we get better every single day, and we get better because these kids make us better every single day. So we're proud of them, and we love working here at Brookside, so thank you. Mr. Furio and I would also like to thank Ms. Vandenberg for her time with the marching band this year. We made it official, so to speak, and she's been with us this whole entire season, as well as we teach together over at BIS for our, blossoming young musicians in the 5th and 6th grade bands and choir. And we love having her on the team with low brass or clarinet expertise. She literally fixed a clarinet today, so that's real. Also, big thanks to Gabe McWilliams for working with a percussionist again this year. It's great to have someone so knowledgeable working with our fantastic musicians, and even composes the music for them to perform. And we can add to his resume that he is a great leader of Young at Heart running the tunnel. So in case anybody needs to hire him for that, I do believe he is available to lead a group of youngsters through a marching band tunnel. So if you need that for your next clam bake or whatever, you can call him. Thanks, Miss V and Mr. Gabe. Let's give them a round of applause. Again, we are just so lucky to have such a wonderful school community with support from our teachers and staff, bus drivers, custodians, maintenance, and everybody else community-wide. We just really couldn't do this without you, and we don't take for granted what we have here. Of course, each and every Friday, during the football season at least, Mr. Furio, Miss V, and I get to speak with other music teachers in our area, as well as around, the greater Cleveland area, Lorain County, and we do have a great opportunity here in Sheffield, and so we're really lucky to be working here in this community and make it our job, but also just really proud to be here, so we appreciate that. Speaking of great people in Sheffield, we would like to introduce our senior band members. These students have been dedicated to the Brookside Band program over the past years. Most of them have been together with us since Mr. Furio and I met them over at Biz or at the middle school. And so we remember them. They seemed to be much shorter back then, but now they are looking taller, but not too tall because they took their hats off. I'm not sure about that. They thought I wouldn't notice. I did. There's an argument about that. It's fine. The juniors, could you give a step and wave? The juniors picked out these names for them, and so they typed them into this document, and I read them, and so I will read them slowly to make sure they weren't mean. But thank you, junior class of 2027, for these loving nicknames to your friends, the seniors. All right, right off the bat, we have, so, okay, seniors, can you wave if you can hear me? Oh, they really like when you're gonna run the tunnel when I call your name. Yeah, okay. All right. First up, we have Lex. Oh my God, it's a cumulonimbus cloud. Great house. She's gonna be a meteorologist one day, folks. Catch her on BHS Action News mid-morning. And next in the flute section we have Bree. Yeah, maybe don't read this book over my shoulder. Folly! She's always got a novel in her hand. Next we have Simon. Guys, I have an ice cream machine at my house. Cramp! Simon also runs cross country. You can tell he's been training for this. Next up we have Evelyn. So what, I play second clarinet. Capellas! She owns it, and we love her for it. Next up we have Dana, proud mother of cats. Bayhoff! It's a band, very presidential strut there. Next up, speaking of Dana, we have Gavin. Hey, where's my girlfriend Enrique? Blythe. Next up, we have Jay. My hands are completely green. Run. Up next, we have Jaden. I can't stop smiling, and now my face hurts. Cruz! He's so smiling. You can see it from here. Next up, we have Enrique. Where's my boyfriend, Gavin? Hernandez! We've never seen them this far apart as they are now. He's going to, yep, there, that's much. Yep. Mm-hmm. Next up, we have Jacob. Is this instrument okay? Ferris! Danny. Wait, where's Danny? Waldron. Next up, we have Zach. Can I go home? Serena! Very fast. Next, we have Madison. Well, that's what Gabe said. Hall! Next, we have Roman. I love young Justin Bieber. Delgado! And last but certainly not least, the final one down there in the end zone with all those hats. It's fine. We have Jordan. OMG, OMG, I love being Field Commander Baylor! Drums and tubas, you can pick them up. No, actually cancel, I'm sorry. I just work here. All right, let's get up one more time for our senior class to give them a round of applause. Are they gonna run? Wow, I hope everything moves. This is going 4 weeks from today on Main Street, USA, right in Magic Kingdom, so yikes. I think it was Enrique. Or Jaden. Can we get an instant replay from the DVC crowd? Did the drum catch that? All right. Next up, we would like to take an opportunity to recognize our student leaders. If you are a equipment manager, could you give us the old step and wave? Equipment managers, give us the old step and wave. Thank you guys, awesome. If you are a section leader, could you give us the old step and wave? Section leaders, there they are. If you are a squad leader or an assistant section leader that didn't just step and wave, squad leaders and assistant section leaders, yes, thank you guys. If you are a librarian or a music captain, could you step and wave for us? Thank you. It is really exciting to see the big growth and change between their interviews for leadership team in May to where they're at right now, and we hope and expect them to grow even more from here, throughout the rest of the school year. So we're really proud of how far they've come, and we can't wait to see what they have in store for us. So congratulations, band. At this time, you're going to go to the back sideline in set 1 of Radioactive and listen to some more words. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. This is Mr. Furio. Thank you. I want to just talk a little bit about the work all of these students have to do throughout the year. All the music and all the drill that they've learned has to be memorized so that we can put it on the field for you every Friday night and for every band show. This year we started something new. We started something called a 100% board. So this is a board where we recognize the students who successfully checked off, which means they showed us that they can play completely a song 100% of the way through. We have 75 students in band this year, and our goal was to get 40% of the band on the 100% board for the first time we did this. That would be 30 students. We surpassed that by getting 47% of the band on our 100% board. 35 of our students know 100% of our notes and rhythms to play for you. Our seniors had 11 students on the 100% board. That's about 75% of them. Our field commanders, both field commanders are on our 100% board, and our drum line had the most students on the board with 9 of them knowing 100% of the music. So great job to our students for working so hard to know everything they need to know to put a show on the field for you. Before we begin, I just have a more thank you. First, I'd like to thank the parents, the grandparents, guardians, families for your rides, the trust, the time, the money, etc. Everything you do to support your student in band. Thank you to Mr. Jim Mr. Jim Herkler and his family for pulling the trailer every Friday into all of our events. We really appreciate it. Thank you to the voice of the Brookside High School Marching Band, Mr. D. Batiste. He makes all of our announcements and comes to all our events. Thank you very much. Thank you to Coach O'Donnell and the football team for sharing your Friday nights with us and letting us perform with you. We have a great time every week. Thank you to our freshman families for making it through your first season. It wasn't as bad as we might have thought. Thanks for trusting us with your young people. Thank you for all of our third quarter donations and for the volunteers who helped with third quarter. Thank you to everybody who supplied band dinner donations and everybody who helped serve. We really appreciate it. To all of the parents who helped uniform our students, passing them out, sizing them, and all of that. Thank you very much to the AMVETS and the VFW for all of your continued support and your continued donations. We can perform, we can have the program we do because of your continued support. Thank you to Mr. Andrew Smith, who is the school social worker. We truly appreciate his continued support of the music department and everything he does for our students. Thank you to Mr. Grega, who comes to all of our events and offers his support all the time, whether it's moving the podium or fixing our tech. We really appreciate his constant help. Thank you to all of our band camp helpers and volunteers. We know it's a lot of time, and we appreciate you being there to support us. Thank you to those who sold band performance raffle tickets, mums, or other fundraiser items. And thank you to the band boosters, officers, and members who have attended multiple meetings to give ideas and help organize all of our wonderful programming and fundraisers. Thank you to our band chaperones who have attended all of our away events. We appreciate it and couldn't go on these trips without you. Thank you again to the DVC for coming out tonight and recording and live streaming this event. We really appreciate it. And lastly, I would like to take a second to thank Mrs. Monticelli, our band director. Nobody in the district spends more time or works harder to support kids. Nobody cares more about kids in this district, and we really appreciate her and everything she does. And that is all. Yes, thank you. That is all of our thank yous. We appreciate you all, and now on with the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cardinal Band is being led on the field tonight by Senior Band President Dana Beha, Senior Field Commander Jordan Baylor, and Junior Field Commander Jackson Stevens. Tonight's show will begin with the celebration of your Cardinal Band seniors. Simon Kremp, Evelyn Capella, Lex Greyhound, Reed Bawley, Jacob Barrett, Danny Baldwin, Jordan Baylor, Zach Sorino. The second half is Roman Delgado, Enrique Hernandez, Jaden Cruz, Dana Beha, and Jalen. The seniors selected the songs for this show, and we open up with a throwback to their freshman year. Here is Imagine Dragons, Radioactive. This next song has over 1 billion streams, meaning the seniors are in good company. Remembering back to their 10th grade season, here is Bon Jovi's It's My Life. this portion of our show with a Cardinal Band classic for late October, complete with zombie dance choreography. Here's Michael Jackson's Thriller. The next tune is a preview for our parade performance on Main Street, USA in 28 days. Sure to take you back to the early 2000s for a blast of punk rock energy. Here is Green Day's Holiday. get ready to dance to a hit that defines a generation. Here's our marching band's take on the Backstreet Boys, Everybody. We will continue with a classic from boy band NSYNC. Our seniors have adapted choreography from NSYNC's originals for you tonight. I don't want to be a fool, but it ain't no lie. Bye, bye, bye. Next up, we will feature our 2025 drumline. Let's show them some love and think about how cold their hands are. continue our show with our very first show from the season. These students look much more confident than their first time you saw them perform these tunes in July. They are also looking just a little bit colder for some reason. We hope to warm you up with the electrifying Lady Gaga hit that had the world clapping for more. Here is Applause. We will continue with a song that captures the haunting beauty of the city frozen in time. We hope you enjoy Pompeii by Bastille. Next up, here is a chart-topping hit from the one and only Bruno Mars. We hope you enjoy Uptown Funk. Well, thank you so much for coming to our 2025 Last Chance Band Show. Please drive safely, and we hope to see you on Monday, November 3rd for our Cardinal Band Booster meeting, at the Dizzy Departure meeting at 6 p.m. on Monday, November 17th, as well as on Thursdays in December for band concerts. We will wrap up with a tune sure to get you up on your feet, including a feature for our 2025 drumline. Here is Walk the Moon's Shut Up and Dance.